Cool. Let's get this going. My dad did not close my door. Hold on. Okay. There we go. Cool. Hi, chat. Hi, Cosmics. Hi, Kitsune. Hi, Koro. Give me a moment. I need to do self-promo. Why don't I have notifications on Blue Sky? Oh, it was MCR Dave finally reposting my thing. Okay, fine. Be like that. No, I say that lightheartedly. Don't worry. MCR Dave's fine. Okay, what am I doing? Returning to my creative world once again. Post that. Has Blue Sky added the thing where you can link your accounts and it'll automatically put it to when you're live? I know that that's a thing for some accounts. I don't think that they've done it for everyone yet, and I'm shaking them violently. Please and thank you. I would love that so much. I think that'd be so cool. Windcraft event ends tomorrow. So many crates to open. Oh my gosh. I got the free crates. I haven't done anything else. Chat, is the chat on screen hard to read? I just saw the preview of it where it is right now. Is that hard to read? A bit. Hold on. Let me, where is overlay widgets? There we go, overlay widgets. I just butchered that. We go to this panel, border, background color, add that, save. OBS needs, oh, I made it go away, refresh, come back. Okay, maybe that will be a little bit better. I've made it partially transparent. You're gonna go now, Cosmix, as you were watching lore. Okay, Cosmix. That made it worse. Okay. See, the thing is that normally that there's something in the background and it stands out against the background. Background color, font color. Let's make it white. I need to refresh it again. That's fine. Okay, let's try that. We're testing things on screen. Okay, this is relevant to today's stream because today's stream is making it not stay starting soon, stream coming soon. It's supposed to say screen, first of all. There we go. How's that? Oh, much better? Okay. Now we'll see what happens when I have a background on it. But okay, let's switch into this. Hi, chat! Why is my PNG tuber like that? Hello. Hold on. Pixel Becca, what's going on, girl? Where's Pixel Becca? I rearranged everything and I don't know where it is anymore. There you go. Pixel Becca is supposed to be, like, down here. Okay. Wait, hold on. Where's... Oh. There we go. Okay, sorry. Had to fix things. Text is black again. Is it better on... Is it better with it being white overall? I can fix it there too. I just thought that it was better being white when there's a background on it. Not an issue though. Yes, no, it's two different things. It's two different chat boxes, so they're separately controlled. Well, no, for the hell of it. Where's... Let's try this. Hold on. Chat's gonna reset again. Let's try this. Okay, maybe. Is it loading? I can't see it yet. I'm looking on my screen preview. Okay, I see me falling down. This is wonderful. That is all I see. We'll see what's going on in a bit. Oh wait, I see messages. Hold on. Okay, that is easier to read. Why didn't anyone tell me that sooner? I would have fixed that ages ago if I'd known. Well, anyway. Okay, hi chat! Hi chat! Hello everyone. This is gonna be probably a short stream because I have work at 8:30 tomorrow. So I have to go to bed early. And I have to shower tomorrow, so I'm gonna be... So, we're probably going to be ending a little bit sooner. But I wanted to do this anyway. Because I'm hoping my work ends early in the evening. I don't go late. So hopefully I'm trying to get into a habit of if I can stream on the weekend still, then I can. Anyway, so we're in my creative world. It's been so long since we've been in my creative world. I need to remember I can't paste it here in third person. It clips so much. But yes, so Creative World, Cake asked, if this was on the recent version. No, this is on, 1.21.1, and I don't think I'm currently going to, because it's a short stream, I'm not gonna let people on. But yeah. So yeah, this is my creative room, this is my recording room, this is Becca's home base, this is where Canon Becca... Character Becca, sorry, not Canon Becca, but Character Becca, this is her homeworld, where after all of her adventures, she comes back to. Granted, a lot of this she did not build. She may have founded this world, but she also hasn't been here for a hot second in it. So, a lot of this is also her kind of rediscovering her own world. But anyway, let's flip the streaming light. And, we'll do a quick tour. So this is... Cake knows this place. Cake's been to quite a few streams. This is also where I do all my custom modeling. I have a workshop downstairs, and this is my fun little display room. So we have Cake, we have Jakey, we have Thea Starlighter, Thea Amai. I almost said the wrong... I almost just spoiled something for Dream On. I almost just spoiled something for Dream On. We also have Green Techno, QSMP Egg Hope, Lawrence's Sword, the Master Sword, Euelia's Staff. This was one of my first experiments. We also have Becca Snail from my very Cursed Snails project. We have FTOS Jakey's hat. And then we have this funny little void cube thingy that didn't work with transparency. It was supposed to be for the now not canon, Project Aconus intro. And then also over there, I've got me and Froggy and a couple of my characters' hats and Herobrine. And then, wait, Paint, why is Paint not up here? Oh, you know, why? Because Paint's chilling with us. Hi, everyone say hi to Paint. Everyone say hi to Paint right now. This is just me giving my house tour. I will give proper tours later. We're ignoring all of the signs. But then we have, this is my little workshop. It's very silly. I want to redo the workshop, actually. I want to make it a little bit more high-tech. Because I'm pretty sure my character canonically does, like, make stuff. She is very much... Why are all my doors open? Why are all of these doors open? What did I do? Also, my fancy skin. Yes, this is my fancy skin. It's a CPM model. I'm actually very proud of it. I wanna, one of these days, I'm going to put up a commission service for this on VGen. However, I'm also terrified too. Anyway, this is my creative world. I'm not in character here, for the record. Right now, I'm not in character. Wait, hold on. Where's... Oh my gosh, I forgot that I had Dragon Paint as a model. Oh my gosh. Hi, we have Dragon Paint as a model. We'll have both for now. The butterfly wings, do the butterfly wings work? I can't remember if the butterfly wings work or not. The hair is moving, don't worry. But yeah, so we got a lot of things around here. And the thing about this world is that I made it to be very pretty. Dragon Paint, yes, we gotta make it match. Hold on. Oh, why? Oh, shaded reloaded, that's why. One of these days I'll undo the keybind. Consume liquid, okay. Also, where did Dragon Paint go? Hold on, did I just turn off paint? Where did paint go? Hello? Okay, apparently I have to redo my keybinds for it, but okay. There we go, there's Dragon Paint. There we go. Yay, Dragon Paint! So yeah. Consume liquid, okay. Okay, liquid consumed, and for a fun fact, it is not having to specifically do with water, but instead states of matter, in that fire is not actually a state of matter, it is a chemical reaction of heat and oxygen being burned to consume its fuel source. Because the four states of matter are liquid, gas, solid, and plasma. And fire isn't really any of them. Technically, you could argue that it's a little bit of gas because that's to do with oxygen, but it's technically a chemical reaction. I asked my dad this today because I've always been confused on that. So anyway, okay. I wish now that I had been smart and made myself a camera model. However, I was too busy watching Captain Froggy's PSMP stream. So I didn't make myself a camera model. So does this do it? No. It has a camera on it, but I haven't updated it, so it's not working right now. My poor little gadget. We'll just keep that on me just in case. But anyway, my creative world is pretty big so far. It was made on a whim before I started college at my old school, that I started at, not the one I transferred to, and I did not have a fun time there. I did not have many friends. There was drama because the school made drama. And so I coped by playing a lot of Minecraft. So we've done a lot of stuff here. And my plan here today is to mess with the time and stuff a bunch and just take a bunch of screenshots so that when we go back to this screen, then I'll have a thing in the background. Holy frick. Kitsune, I cannot believe that you haven't actually seen my creative world. That's crazy. A few of the houses are filled because we did a New Year's event with some of my friends and they built in them. Most of them are not. Well, considering that the ones that are back here are new. And the copper one is not filled. This one's got lore. This one I want to redo. That one behind there is a hotel room. There's like 2 rooms. It's a very small hotel room. And then there's buildings back here. I was building these 2 literally earlier today. And I don't like them all that much, but I don't like buildings anyway. You have a lantern house? It's true. Cake's house is over here. Cake's house is the pretty tree. Oh yeah, there's lore? There is lore. Character Becca does in fact have lore. And a lot of the lore does take place... actually, does a lot of... Well, a lot of the lore that I've explained takes place in the creative world. But there's a lot of lore that also... That creative world in the Character Becca timeline... This town's called Fortuna. So Fortuna is at the very end of the timeline. And one day, I will have access to BBS mod and be able to make cinematics in single player without having 50 million people. I don't have a creative world, just 2 gigs worth of schematics. Oh gosh. No, I should do that. The amount of custom trees, I built almost all of these trees custom. I might be insane for it. Lag? Why is there lag? Huh? Oh, why does... That's weird. I just saw it drop briefly in OBS, but it hasn't done all that much. Okay, well, I'll keep an eye on it. I'm so sorry, chat. I'll keep an eye on it. Thank you for letting me know. But yeah. Okay, I have to figure out where to start. Where do I start for taking photos? There's so many pretty places in this world. No, I can see that it's dropped some frames on OBS, so it's probably not just you. Also, there's a Becca statue because I had a phase of really liking to build giant statues. So, that's the thing. Why is there a floating tree? Oh, it's dropped again. Hold on. What Wi-Fi am I on? Stream might reset real quick. I'm gonna try to switch my Wi-Fi. Hello? Are you back? Are you back, please and thank you? Okay. Hi, welcome back, chat. Sorry for the reset. It's no longer dropping frames. I think it might be fine. I'll keep an eye on it still. Anyway, I don't know why there's a floating tree. We're gonna get rid of the floating tree. Wait, hold on. I have a quick way to do this. It might not be that much faster, but it's something. Okay, tree gone. Cool. Okay, what I'm thinking is, I'm thinking that I start from, where is it? Where was it? Origin point. Also the forest. Paint's nest and the beaches preview. Okay, well, Frank, I was gonna say we should take suggestions, but I think only Cake and maybe Kuro knows the world. Luchin! Holy frig! The brother is in chat! Holy frig, I never thought I'd see the day. Luchin, what are you doing here? Kapow? That's crazy. Oh my god, brother jump scare. Hi. Hi, Luchin. We're in my creative world. Fellow sword holder? True. Because I made my brother mod. the once in a blue moon he shows up on stream. Luchin, have you seen my creative world? Have you seen how many blocks I've placed in this world? I was arriving like Zeus. Okay, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm starting from right here, because right here is like the split point. As you can see, there's all the things. What are these called? Beach Walk is over this way. Trades District is over here, and this is the Aurora Hills Residential. We're gonna head up this way, and we're going to go past. And a lot of these are walking views. You're sick, but you had to test today? It was your last test of the day, so you had to go to all of your classes? You didn't have to go to all of your classes. You could have just gone to the one class. Also, I'm sorry to hear that you're sick. Why do we always get sick at the beginning of the semester, and oftentimes the end? This is truly unfortunate. Family curse. Luch, I was like, I told you like the butter frog from Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs too. It's true. Butter. Margarine. No allergies. I mean, you kind of have allergies. Okay, anyway, what do we think? I think this is a good shot. This was one of the oh, hi, apparently it's going to... I should have downloaded a camera mod. Wait, I have screenshots folder. Let me just, hold on. I'm gonna use the rare Minecraft screenshot button. Do I have it unset? I might have it unset. Hold on. Keybinds. Where's take screenshot? Yeah, I have it not bound. Shows how often I misclick it. What can I press for it? I'm just gonna keep it at F2 because I remember it being F2. Cool. This is, so yeah, this stream is literally just to show off how pretty it is. Okay, admittedly, I don't like this particular area much. This very small area with, like, the garden. And this is supposed to be, like, a mine thing. And that's because originally I was trying to make this world so that it could be survival friendly. And then I abandoned that fairly quickly because I couldn't care. I was like, I'm never gonna play this in survival. But we are gonna get a very rarely seen walkthrough over here. Best part of that movie, true. It's so pretty. Yay! My brother likes my creative world. If there's cakes in the screenshots, I will laugh out loud. Oh my goodness. Maybe if you take a picture of a lore spot, give a little info? Sure, okay, I can do that. I mean, I was probably gonna do that anyway, because I like to yap. But yeah, so this is a... not... I think, technically, at some point, like, I built this down, like, as a mine. I built this out in creative, purely just in case I ever wanted to play this in survival, and then I just never did. It goes all the way down, but also, somewhere around here, there's a hidden amethyst farm. There was an amethyst that I found, and I made this, and I think it's supposed to technically work, but I never set the redstone for it. It was supposed to be an automatic collection. I just don't care anymore. So yeah, that's a secret little thing of the abandoned mine. But then, yeah, down... This was the very first spot that I used this gradient, though, that I used literally everywhere else. Which is kind of fun. But then down here, this is a later edition of the, of just this pathway. That there's just this place on the cliff that I didn't know what to do with, so I made this waterfall thingy. There's not really all that much here. It's just kind of it's just here to be pretty on, like, faraway views that there's something on the cliff. You know what the secret cave needs? A cake? True. And a canary. We're not canonizing Jimmy Solidarity to the creative world. Oh, also with these vines, there's a very secret little hideaway spot. There's plenty of... I think this was one of the first hideaway spots. And there's plenty of them around the creative world. They're just supposed to be like personal little places that people have set up that they hang out in. Hideaway mansion? Chat isn't showing? Ooh. Why is that? Okay, I've refreshed it. Hopefully it shows up now. Hideaway mention? That was a bad mention. That was a bad mention. I shouldn't mention hideaway. Now why are you not connecting to chat? How have I broken chat somehow? I didn't touch anything on it. Why was it showing before and now it's not? He can fix anything? Oh, okay, silly little announcement that I've confirmed today, but specifically I'm telling my brother. I'm probably going to be signing up for a computer science minor. Finally, Becca's obsession with technology and fixing things with software is going to be put to use. I will be the tech person in the family if I have anything to say about it, Lucian. Anyway, is this a good spot? I kind of feel like this is a fun little, view. I don't really talk about the pond here much. The pond was a really late addition, and I wanted to build it beforehand, but the first 3 things that I built in this world was specifically the bridge. That was the very first thing I built. And then I think it was my house. And then I think it was the mines. Maybe needs a firefly bush. Oh, make it evening? Good point. What? Slash time set 2000? That makes it morning. No, I don't like that as much. That's a very good point that I will need to remember where's the best place to set the time. Time set 12,000? That makes it, that's like proper evening time. Versus time set 11,500 is just a little bit up, yeah. Like still, slash. This is definitely a good time, and I will use this elsewhere. I don't think I like it for this shot, though. Also, I don't have firefly bushes in this. I haven't updated it for that. I probably could. It's just a pain in the butt, and I haven't yet, which is a shame because it means that I can't show off some of my I have some new models that I can't do. Because they are set for the new version. There's a specific scene that I have for this view. It might be from the top. This is the windmill, which only exists as like a history of the world that they used, like they used this as a to generate power. It's also a electromagnetic inside. Not the best representation of like an electromagnetic thing, but it's here. Also, there's a water well on the other side. The library. We're not going there yet. Cake. We're walking around first. That is on the wrong side of the world. Wrong side of Fortuna. I'm kind of bothered. Where the heck is the view that I had for this? I think it was here. Maybe, like this. But that feels really cluttered. We'll go like this for now. I actually do like this. Although, let's play with the time a little bit. Becca, I missed this world. I missed it too. I feel really bad. Ooh, hold on. I made paint go away. Where'd paint go? Oh, there's paint. Yeah, I've missed this world too, but the problem is that I don't have any ideas for it currently. That is the big problem, is that I need to do the busy work to finish it, and I haven't been motivated for that at all. Okay, this lighting or the other lighting? Or this lighting? I had time L. Everyone say L to my brother who doesn't have the sub and therefore doesn't get is getting ads. Sub with Prime. We don't have Prime. Our mom has an Amazon account, and I don't think that she would She does not understand things to actually do that. It wasn't ad time, actually. Oh. Well, now we just look stupid making fun of my brother. Okay, now we're going with time set day. I can't. My problem is that it's a little bit too okay, actually, I think that works. My worry, slash time add. It did not like that. Okay. Slash time set 3,000 then. My worry is that there's a little bit too much contrast. I'll sword fight you. Wait, what the heck did I just press? I don't know. Don't, guys, the times that I have more than one moderator in chat, and they both fight, I never thought that I would get that. First of all, me having more than one moderator in chat. I have a building up here to build? Ugh. Horrible. Why did I decide to do that? Anyway. Where's a view from the cake house? Cake, there's so many cakes here. Cakes. Don't you get tired of the cakes? There's so many of them. Why are you guys doing that? Oh, chat's still dead, so it doesn't even see it. This is truly the most unfortunate. Why has it decided to stop working? Genuinely upset that Mix It Up has stopped working, and I have no idea why. Oh wait, hold on. What's the service that's down? These services of disconnecting are attempting to reconnect. Yeah, no dip, Sherlock. I'm just gonna close Mix It Up and restart it. It might have been because I tried to switch internet. Look, if the mods are gonna be fighting on stream, I gotta try to fix it. Luchin, does this bring back memories? This has gotta bring back memories. Because every time I hear it, I think of us playing Sword Fight Arena on the Wii Sports Resort. Who won the sword fight? I didn't. Hold on. That requires me to go back and read the sword fight. Yay! It's back up. I see chat back. Yay! Okay, let's see. It wasn't ad time actually. Fool, says Luchin. Cake says, I'll sword fight you. Luchin says the timer in the bottom right just went to 30 minutes. It doesn't say 30 minutes. Oh, I see now. No, Luchin, that's trying to convince people to subscribe and give me money so they don't get ads. And then we'll change to a proper sub goal once I have a better sub goal. I don't have I don't have many people that aren't subbed, but I put it there anyway in case people stop by. Poke to sword fight. This is true. Lucian says, Cake, I'm trained in saber. And it's true, he is trained in sabers. Your boy does color guard. So he does just slash. Cake runs into a bush. Lucian parries nothing. Cake is fleeing, rolls away. You dodge back in and go for the ankles. Cake spotted. Cake on oh no, Cake is on the tree. I think it was a draw. I think this was a draw because Cake rolled away and Lucian slashed at nothing. Yes, sir, I tossed a 6-aught rifle. And then you got 6. Oh no. Wait, you tossed a 6 on rifle? What does that mean? I don't know what that means, Luchin. Was that you trying out for the color grade things? Don't make me drop my head for cake. Cake, no. Cake, don't hurt yourself, please. Okay, anyway, what I'm here for is that I was hoping that there would be a nice view out of the cake tree. Alas, there's too many cakes in the way. So I think we're going to have to skip the cake tree. But that means that we do get to go to the moon pool. And this one has a very specific time. Go in the lamp? Okay, I'll go in the lamp real quick. 6 rotations in the air, which is part of the minimum requirements for several of the big drum cords. So you got that? You got that, Lucian? That's sick if so. Cake, there's just more cake in here. And there's this view, I guess, but we kind of already have this view. Or there's here. I'm paranoid now because with the amount of white things there are around here, and then the brown speckled things, I have cake trauma. Oh, that's really close to my face, sorry. I've got cake trauma in this world. It doesn't help that there's cakes all around me. Anyway, okay. Time set midnight. The moon pool has a very specific time that you must approach it at. And it is midnight, so why is it glitched there? Hello. We're gonna avoid that, but so that the moon is reflected here. I love the moon pool. I wish that it was a little bit bigger. But I really do love the moon pool. Rivendell? I mean, yes and no. I was trying not to do Rivendell, but it did kind of end up being Rivendell a little bit, I'm not gonna lie. I kind of ignore that fact, though. The unfortunate part is that there's no good way for me to get screenshots of the moon at midnight and the moon at midnight with me here. So you know what I can do? Hold on, if we do... Oh, well, I don't know that it's gonna... Depending on what time it is, if I do / time set... What time was that? It's 1800 / time set 1400. 1000. Where's the moon? 16? That's better. Does it show up here? It does show up here. So we can get this nice shot of the moon pool. That's not... There we go. That's better. Weird moon's big. I was just making a reference to the moon's big the other day. There's also, if we go back to midnight, there's also up here, which, I forget what this is called. This mountain did have a name before. Where's the parkour? Parkour is up here. This will be a nice shot once I finish that back part right behind me. Oh, there's more buildings? I have so many buildings to build. I thought there was like 3 left. And now there's like 5. I hate building empty buildings. I hate it. So once I fill out that area there, it'll be better, and then I can have this shot here, and it will be very pretty. But yeah, okay, let's head down. Because these are not all there's many pretty places in my world. This is but one branch of it. I do really like this place, though. I don't know if I'll do interior shots, because I don't have many. I struggle with interiors. Anyway, that's my house. This is going towards Sen's house here. Paint's gone? What am I doing to make paint disappear? I don't know what I'm hitting the 7 button for, apparently. We'll go... I don't know if I've shown this house. We'll go in real quick. Okay, this is a character. This is the plant seller, the plant fairy, not fairy. I don't think she's a fairy, but she's a very, like, naive, ditzy character that I have in mind for this, and plants are literally everywhere. And so she forgets a couple of things often, so she's written signs for herself. Um, all over the place. And so, as you can see, pink and cutesy. Hi, there's me. Why is there me? Oh, I know why there's me. There was supposed to be the, this is where I took photos with the cat ears. Because it had the pink. Okay, Becca, I'm getting put away now. Okay. Where do I go from here? Kitchen. I don't know, storage room. The idea was that she doesn't use the downstairs all that much. And I think that's kind of a thing that I've noticed for several of the, like, the character houses, is that they don't use the downstairs more than necessary. Like, there's a little bedroom, and there's the kitchen or whatever you need. But, there's a reading nook here, but I feel like it's not used all that much. But definitely, she uses the upstairs a whole lot more. No gardening tools downstairs except to water plants. Yeah, over here, she has the freaky tree. The freaky tree has lore, but it's not lore that's set. It's kind of just, like, to dare to be silly. So I don't know what to do about it. Do you need to water aquatic plants or coral? Coral is animals? I forgot. I had such a fun time. Just like, okay, how many plants can I shove into this space? So she's got two freaky plants. She's got the magic tree that has spread itself out over the world. And also she's got Skulk. Reminder, the wavy blue plant's stain and doesn't wash. Yeah, she's casually infected by Skulk. Cubfan135 would have a great time with her, because she doesn't know that the Skulk is dangerous. So that's kind of fun. Coral and jellyfish are close cousins in the animal kingdom. I know this. We don't have jellyfish here. There's no jellyfish in Minecraft. You can't bring that up. Oh, the plants are, they're blue here. So, cobblestone would thrive here. Oh, true. We miss cobblestone. Okay. So I'm gonna reveal something that I haven't told anyone before. I kind of wondered if anyone would ever notice it. But, the places where there's the big funky trees. So canonically, this character, who doesn't have a name for the record, but she had the first one, and this is, I think, the biggest one. But for some reason, they turned the sky purple. And anywhere that you see a tree, if you fly over, the sky does turn purple here. As you can see, here's it blue. And here's it purple. So, yeah, fun little fact. I don't know what to do with that. I think that it's kind of a thing that, I imagine that it's a mystery, and it's a thing that happened when, before character Becca, arrived in Fortuna for realsies. For it to be a town. That a lot of this town has grown around her. Like, her original house was that one down there, which is a dilapidated shack now. It is one of the only green areas left. Oh, the lore was that, I knew there was something about this. I think it was that the trees, the funky trees, are what made everything purple. They're what made everything blue and purple. So yeah, there's a couple of them around. As you go over here, where is it? Do you have to be really close? Oh yeah, you have to be really close. But yeah, it turns a little bit purple here. I think it turns a little bit purple over by the amethyst over here. Yeah. And so, the purple trees are the cause of that. But it's kind of just a thing now, and it's just part of Fortuna. Anyway, yeah, I like my silly little character, but I don't have anything to do with her. She doesn't even have a name or a design. She just exists in my head. Are the funky trees also the freaky trees? That's my kind of tree. Yes, I'm using these words interchangeably. This is the unfinished part, so I'm sure that once it's finished better, I will come back. I can come back and take screenshots there. Oh, here's Paint's area though. And Cake liked pick from the duck. Yes, we're going area by area. I'm once we're done here, then we're gonna go back down to the middle and where we split ways. Yeah, this is Paint's nest. I'm trying to figure out how best to take a photo of this. Oh yeah, there's a sense build that we never did anything with over there. It doesn't help that it's also, like... It doesn't help that, like, this area is all not finished. So it doesn't have that finished look to it. This might be one that I come back to, Cake. I think I'll take this one for now. But I don't think it's actually all that good. The link spot. True. The link. I know. Where's the link spot? The link spot's over here. And I did change it. I added a lot. Like, I built this out a whole lot more. We'll come back. We'll come back to the link spot because that's in a different area in my head. So that's officially pretty much all of this done. So now we come back to this central area here, which isn't really a central area, but it is where the split is in my head. That's where I kind of started each of these areas from unintentionally. So now we're going to go over to Beach Walk. And Beach Walk is fun. This is where where I started streaming from was Beach Walk. So if you dare risk my old streams where I had a really bad mic and everything was constantly breaking, Beach Walk was, specifically the lighthouse, was our first stream build. Beach Walk and then Fortuna Wild area. And we are going into the Fortuna Wild area because that's how you access the link place. Welcome back, Kitsune. You've missed, us walking through the residential district, but we're going now to Beach Walk area. And we're taking a photo of here first because link breadth a little... Wait! Oh, can I do this? Hi, that is still me. The reason... Where did he go? It was me. It's me that's here. There we go. Oh, my arm still glitches. Yeah, that's the thing about this, is that for some reason it glitches. Time, set, night? I think that's what we did. Now, this is actually going to be an updated one. Slash, give, Becca 4-leaf clover, netherite, sword, custom model data. Ooh, we're just gonna go through it. No, it's not custom model data. What is it? Minecraft, item model? Model? Frick, what's it called? I'm gonna have to go through all of these to find out what it's called again. Item name. Oh. I don't remember what it's called. Hold on. We're just gonna go find a copy of one. There's one in my house for the... I'm looking for the Master Sword. Becca through the custom model noodles. Yeah, and it's a thing that I don't remember what it is. Where is it? Come here, netherite sword. Master Sword. Yeah, and I don't remember what it is for this version because I haven't been doing it in this version in a hot second. Because in this version you have to summon it through commands versus in the the version that I've been making my pack on recently, you can do rename stuff. So I don't need to remember the numbers anymore. Anyway, we're gonna set him off to the side. I wish that I had... Do I have... I don't know if I have a... Oh, that's cinematic camera. Go with cinematic camera. Aha! Maybe. What'd that do? Why'd that put me in the back? Why is that F8 that puts me in the back? That's weird. Third person camera preset. What? No. Okay. So we have to do it this way. Oh my goodness. Kitsune. The kids yeah, that jump scared me too. Thank you for the how many gifted subs? Hold on. We're not getting to take the dang screenshot. For, oh my goodness, 10 gifted subs. So, Luchin gets one. Luchin no longer gets ads. Luchin needs to show up to my streams more often, is what I'm hearing. Ava gets one. Iceborns. Gaz Gengar. Crazy Snake. Queenish gets one. Let's go. Fall gets one. Yay! Fall should also show up to my streams more. Bam Bentley, Possibility, and Emmy-chan. Yay! Let's see, did it update on the sub counter? That's the first time that I've seen it. I haven't seen it. I don't see it on the sub counter. Oh. Cancel. It crashed? Mix It Up crashed? This is so upsetting. Okay, I'm relaunching it again. Well, let's see if the sub counter shows back up. We do have a sub counter. Unfortunately, because it's also in the new text box, it's supposed to be for alerts. Unfortunately, because it crashed and I didn't see it, it's not gonna show up. I'm so upset. This is horrible. I've been trying to set things up for so long and it didn't work. And now refresh. There we go. It did work though. Look, the bar, it's the bar that's above, that's a, what's it? It's up here. It's over here now. I'm hovering over it, I think. But yeah, it's that silly little bar. I don't know when it crashed. This is so upsetting. Also, chat is still not there. Chat, is chat not what's going on? Oh, yes it is. Okay, cool. Anyway, I'm taking the screenshot now. There we go. And I'm gonna hope that my broken arm is Link doesn't get broken. CPM Paint Dragon? There we go. All is well in the world. Go away, F3. Becca Breath of the Wild moment, true. Fun fact, I have a character that I would love to play again. Well, not play again. I would want to play them in general. That's basically a ripoff of Link Breath of the Wild. But I haven't gotten it yet. And I designed them specifically in Gacha Life. Hi. Whoa. Oh, that was why I'm behind. Hi. Wait, I can't do that then. What button did I press? Oh! Oh my goodness, Possibility. Hello. Possibly. There we go. Hi. Thank you for arriving to stream. Welcome to chat. Kitsune, you've blessed the community. Chat, I don't... What button is this? I don't know what button press. Okay, it's F4. Cool. Cool. The Swirlflow? Yes, this is called Spiral Plaza. That's supposed to be like a mural over there. It didn't clearly work. But yeah, I really like just the idea of having the big spiral here at like the end of the pathway. Let's set this back to time set noon. Because in my humble opinion, I really like Beach Walk best under the noontime sun. And so, yeah, where are we going now? Hold on, we got the Link Breath of the Wild. There's not really much else in the wild area except for the trees, or the Link Breath of the Wild spot. So if we come over here, okay, this is kind of a pretty shot as is. I'm gonna yoink this one just for the heck of it. There we go. And then we also do have Spiral Plaza. Your world is so pretty, OMG. Thank you. This is our first time returning to it for a while. It's been a good couple months since I've been on here. I just haven't been quite inspired to finish up the boring stuff on here. But everyone requested that I come on here, and so we are. Let me yoink that. Hello. Goodbye. Fortuna's an amazing world. See, here's the thing. Fortuna's the name of the one town. There can be other towns in here if I get the inspiration for. I actually do have a couple other locations that I've built, but I can't really. I can show one of them. I can show one of them, but I can't show the other. Anyway, no, I get that so bad. It's finishing stuff be hard. Yeah, I've done all the interesting stuff already. What is? Cake. Cake, how long has this sheep's been here forever? How long has this stupid sheep been here? By the way, newbies with subs, you get free emotes if you join. Oh yeah, if you have your Discord linked. I don't think you technically need to join my server to get the emotes if you've got your Discord linked to Twitch, but it's true. You should join my Discord. I often ask what do we want to do for stream. And I also post pack updates because I have silly little custom models. As you can see, I make funny little 128 skins, and I got custom models. And I don't have any. Do I have any good displays for custom models here? Let me go back to my house. How long has this sheep been here? No, she's been here forever. These are just a few of my custom models. Oh, I should make it whenever I finish my mage armor pack. I should make the armor be that. But we got swords, we got currency, we have YouTubers, we have plushies, more plushies. Oh, we got hats. These are character hats. I should make more character hats. I know that I've got 2. And I know that I've got a couple more, I think, of characters that I've designed to have silly little hats, and I should add those to this pack. I think I've made them in separate packs. Okay, so coming back to there's a goddamn armor stand from when I was testing. I have a data pack that I'm no longer updating. I didn't publish, but it was supposed to be for like custom back cosmetics, and it turned out to be too much of a hassle. Okay, and then this is 1.21.1. And then they update, like, the next update they did, so 1.21.2 to 1.21.5 is a code base, and then 1.21.6 is slightly different. And so I gave up with the data packs because it's so annoying to update them. Anyway, this is Beach Walk, and we're taking photos of my creative world, is what we're doing, because I have a starting soon screen that I don't have a background for, so I figured if I couldn't decide, I should make them, all of them, as like a slideshow. Love the silly 128 skins. Yay! I'm glad. I really like making them. They don't get much appreciation from the grander community. Like, it's really hard for me to, like, market them. This is Teleball. I'm not doing Teleball. No way the freaky... Yeah, there's another freaky tree here. Is it purple over here? I think it's too small for it to be purple. Yeah, I don't think that I can make it be purple without it. You have to have a pretty big biome in order for it to do it. Maybe just haven't done it. Hold on. Let's see if we can make it purple here. Skip, biome painter, where is it? Terralith, I gotta remember what Terralith it is. Is it desert? I thought it was a desert, but I don't remember what it is from Terralith. Caltera, I'll know it when I see it. From Terralith. Not Lavender Forest. I wish it was Mirage Isles. Nor the Skylands. I wish they had any good Skylands biomes in this world. I've looked around to see if I wanted to build on any of them, but all the ones that I have kind of suck. Okay, it's none of the ones I thought it was. Okay, so what we're gonna do... Oop, I don't know what I just did there. Go away. We're so distracted. What biome are you? Warped Mesa. There we go. I knew that it was something weird. The hair moves. Yes, I have a custom model for the specific one. So yeah, the... where'd it go? So the dragon that's with me, my dragon's name is Paint. He's once again disappeared from my side. I apologize. But he's with me here, and the hair is here, and the vest pops out. You can see better that the hair moves when I'm running. And yeah, I'm very proud of this. It took a lot of work. I'm not good at animation. Okay, so now we go here, and we go Warped Mesa. And now we click it. Okay, yeah. It's a little bit more purple here, but it's not a whole lot. But you can see it change. So, if you get a little bit closer. It's also a thing that I do have the barrier around it. So, yeah. I don't know. Fun fact, that room there is a character's room in this world. But I can't say more than that because that's a major character to see Becca. And one of these days, I will write literally anything with them. Also, so this is Beach Walk. The lighthouse here, not including the extension, but the main lighthouse was the first thing that we streamed building in this world. And then we just kind of continued along here. And so I want to figure out how to get a nice screenshot of specifically the clothing store. I think kinda maybe just like this. Yeah, I think that works. Maybe time... No, it's noon, right? Yeah, noon's my personal favorite time for Beach Walk specifically. But yeah, it goes... This is like a souvenir shop. That has silly little things here. Hats, apparently. None of my custom hats. But then this is the clothing store, which is all fine and dandy. But then when you go to the staff only, it has an elevator. And there's a clothing studio, a fashion studio in here. And this, I like to think, is partly where Becca does a little bit of her fashion designing. But I think it's more kind of, a lot of the spaces around here is like anyone who has a hobby or whatever, or is wanting to learn or do something like that, they can. And so, as long as it's not like in someone's house, then a lot of times they're public spaces. This is just a sandwich shop. This is Subway. Oh, wait, here's a custom model. I have my register here. I've messed up my register. That black dot's not supposed to be there. I don't think. Maybe it is, because that has black dots too. I can't remember the last time that I opened the register model, so that probably is supposed to be there. But yeah, there's Subway, and Subway has a creepy attic. And I don't know why. I think I built the building not knowing what I wanted it to be at first. And then over here, this is Club Greenlight. Which is a silly little dance club. And this was the first time that I got to play with, oh, that's really close, sorry. With some of the funky colors and stuff. Because I just discovered, or they just updated, entity display models. So those are all fun and dandy. Let's do time set night. And can we get a fun photo of Club Greenlight? I think it's just called the Greenlight. But people don't know that if it's a club. I'm trying to figure out where's a good way here. The creepy attic makes sense for a Subway though, does it? I wouldn't expect a sandwich store to have a creepy attic. Is it better here? See, this is where I need... Hold on. This is maybe where I mess with my FOV settings. This is too close. Oh my goodness! Kitsune! That's the wrong button, hold on. Go away. I want that. There we go. Thank you for gifting 2 gifted subs to Nema and Aaron. Aaron's here! Aaron's not here, I think. But now Aaron will have a sub. What was that, 94? I don't know why I'm set at 94. The Temptation 1? What was the Temptation? Wait, did you fill up the... no, okay. Okay, so we have that screenshot now. It didn't work. Oh no. If you were trying to fill up the bar, it's at 34 out of 35. See, I set it specifically high so that Kitsune wouldn't hit it in one stream. Because I know, I was trying to predict, he was like, if you normally do 5 subs, then you would have hit it. The goal is trying to not have it just be Kitsune gifted subs. You silly, silly goose. I really, truly appreciate you for it. But also, there should probably be other people paying for their own sub at some point. Okay. Let's see here. This is one of the ice cream shops. But I don't care much about the ice cream shop. And then over... Oh, no, it's... Oh, it is over there. Okay, well, we're not going that way quite yet. Fine. I mean, I can't tell you off too much, but I do think it's really funny that I was specifically trying to do something, and you just said, how about no? Anyway, this is the floated movie theater. And... I don't think that this is really screenshot worthy, to be honest, for the floated movie theater. They never, wait, okay, for the record, people never finish their floaties here. That's why that's off to the side. And so those just kind of exist. We do have Technoblade. We do need a time set, 2000. We gotta get a photo of Technoblade. I do think I want to move all the statues around, though. Yeah, I think that if I need a statue of Technoblade, or a photo of Technoblade, I gotta move the statues around first, and we're not doing that this stream. So, things to come back to are Paint's Nest, and Technoblade. Oh, we can go up to the top of the lighthouse, though. Let's see. Is there any good views from the top of the lighthouse that aren't just the ones that I want to get zoomed out while flying? I think that it's really good if you can't fly, but I do think that I can just do this and it's an overall better view than the lighthouse. Although is noon a better time again? Okay, do we like time set day? That I'd mess it up. Day with the very pinky purple lighting? Do we like that? Option 1 or option 2 where it's midday blue lighting? These are the two options that we have. Has it crashed again? It crashed again. Well, I guess we don't have chat. We don't have chat on screen. It's crashing continually. It's probably actually a me issue that I need to clear out more storage and edit some videos, but I don't care enough right now. I also can't do it while I'm live. I suspect that might be why I'm dropping frames again too. You like 1 better? Why do we like 1 better? I don't know that I like 1. Let's do time add 500. We can also do /time set 11,500. And that sets it to bright over here. And this is very yellow lighting. Cake, the last one before this was Minecraft Story Mode. You were correct, because that was from the OST there. But yeah, so do 1 or 3? 1 or 3? That's the question here. 3? Okay, 3 is the ultimate winner. I like this one more. Now we just gotta get the right framing. I think we're gonna go with that. Okay, we have that done. There's also another view I think is nice over here. Yeah, I think it's this one. And this one's better with time set 2000. Ooh, time set day? Yeah. Continue, if you join this world, you're gonna get lore library. We're heading over there now, Cake. I just wanted this view here, because I do enjoy this view. Can I zoom out a little bit? There we go. Cool. Okay. Now we are going across the bridge, the Fortuna Bridge. The first thing I ever built in this world, for some reason, was this bridge. I don't know why, because I built the bridge, and I think my house... I built them, like, within a week of each other, but I know that I built the bridge first, and then I built my house, and then I didn't touch this world for several months after, like, nearly a year. Over here is world spawn, by the way, so when people join the world for the first time, for the occasional events that I run, there's rules here. Wait, do you get info dumped lore or getting included in lore? Both. I do allow people that if they want, they can have a little build or their Sona, and have a little build, and with that they can have a character or Sona in the world. I don't open the world that often though, because that requires me to be on consistent admin mode to make sure that things run smoothly. And while my lore is very much like the frog ship of it's meant to be that you can kind of be anything that you want within certain requirements. It's very much the same as that, but it has a little bit more variety. It doesn't need to be just steampunk. Like my character is a mix of both modern. There's some elements to Sebeka that are modern. There's some that are a little bit futuristic, but also ultimately she's a lot of her backstory and the things that her culture is like from like actual fantasy worlds, fantasy medieval type worlds. So she's kind of a weird mix of all three. And I have not explored a whole lot of the lore for this because I haven't had a good outlet for it. So I know that there's things that I'm missing. I'm just looking at these. Has anyone seen my chickens? I know that one was Sen. Rainbow sheep, any new gem sheep will be put to work for wool. I guess we know what's going to be happening with the new rainbow sheep that we found. Oh, that one was lore. Oh, there's the Dakota Arena discount. I read this sign at checkout. Great. Okay, so this is one part of the trades district. Okay, so fun fact. My worlds don't have an economy with coins. They use a bartering system because the multiverse, when you have infinite worlds at your disposal and people are very environmentally conscious about, you know, preserving the world and not destroying worlds if they can help it, you end up not really wanting capitalism or an economy. And you also have infinite resources because you've got infinite worlds. Therefore, things end up being, instead of like coin economy, you have a more bartering system of what do people have available, what do they produce, that allows people to be more interested in that. Also, I'm trying to figure out if this is a good spot. I kind of like this spot here. Mostly just because I'm very partial to the sign, but I know that most people aren't really partial to the sign. Also, why is that slab there? I don't really like that slab, but okay, we're gonna go with it. This is the art studio that I'm mixed on whether or not I keep for this design here. I really like the gradient. Unfortunately, it was inspired by someone who, if you know, you know, got kicked off Hermitcraft. So, if you know what that entails, then yeah. Oh, here's the first time that I did a rainbow with the hanging signs, and they were introduced. Yeah, this is this little art studio that I did models with it. I didn't realize that we have the paint palette, a bucket, an empty easel, the full easel. The paintbrushes are separate models, and there's a little book. There's also the things here. That's supposed to be closed. Who went in and opened all my doors? It's gonna be me, but yeah. And then, oh, all my models are missing. That's weird. Because at one point I'd filled all of these out because it was a pain in the butt to do. But okay, apparently I did that. Okay, let's see here. So what I want here is for the photos, I want to show like the chaos of the busy street. I think this needs to be another noontime one. So that the lighting is very neutral at the noontime, that it's the cold blue that matches well with, you know, the sky and also the white here. I think it might just be, it's either like a light blue or a white color. And so the lighting doesn't, plus the shadows being straight down, doesn't distract so much from whatever the content of the actual screenshot is. Oh, another silly little lore thing here is that this is a miniature statue, prototype of the next Maximus Mega statue. So the guy who makes all the big giant statues is his name is Maximus, or at least that's his going name. And the thing that I know about him is that he's very silly. That if I ever get a chance to design him properly, I know that I want him to have 4 arms. That's all I know. Okay, this is another fun area that's a little bit more open. This is the flying bus train station and the jump tower for people with wings. And also the alchemy lab and another funky tree. Does this funky tree turn the sky purple? No, it doesn't. Well, let's fix that. because that would be a thing that Kima the Alchemy Lab would be very interested in. Is a purple turning tree. There we go. Now it turns purple. Okay, side note. I'm really, really, really excited for the next Minecraft update, which, not for copper golems or anything. I mean, a little bit copper golems, but specifically because they're adding mannequins that you can summon with commands, so you can get actual NPCs in the world. Now, currently they just stand around, but I'm really, really hoping that they'll allow for, like, scripting and stuff like that, so that I can pose them, because they're basically, like, full players. They're not full players in that they don't have control, but they have an inventory, so you can give them armor and stuff like that. You can control what, if they have a cape or something like that. You can load their textures from a resource pack, which is really, really great for me specifically, because I hate that there's certain mods that will add NPCs, but you can only grab from, like, actual players' usernames. And so when I have the skin saved locally, and not, because I don't have 5 million player accounts to switch the skins of per world or whatever, so the fact that you can load them from a resource pack is really awesome for me specifically, and I'm so excited. I really hope that they flesh them out a little bit more so that I can have fun with them. Also, what if I stand here? I kind of want the purple. I do have a... Wait, what does the sign say? Property of Kima's Alchemy Lab. Do not tamper. Okay. Okay, we're going... Here? Can I just take it? Okay, I like this spot here. Print screen. Not print screen. F2. Cool. Screenshot taken. We're not going inside the Alchemy Lab because it's kind of annoying on the inside. Oh my goodness! Captain Froggy Raiders! Hi, Froggy! How's the rest of stream? I'm sorry, chat's not working currently. My application kept crashing, so there's no sound effect, but hi! Thank you for raiding! Like I said, how's the end of Princess? Anything more interesting happened, or was it a quiet day on the server? Stream was good? Yay! I'm currently I'm running around my creative world that I haven't been in a long time, and we're taking screenshots for a starting soon screen to be like as a slideshow of my creative world. And so we've done all of the residential district up there, and beach walk over there. And then we're just kind of making our way through the upper part of the shopping district. Skylar ended up chilling with Charity, but then Froggy's next message is corrupting a character's morals. What did you do to Charity? What did you do to poor Charity? That naive, innocent soul. you, Skylar, how could you? You know the works, true. Fortuna Museum versus Events Plaza. Museum? What museum? I don't... Oh, Fortuna Museum. Okay, I figured out where the museum is. Taught her crime? Okay, you know what? Charity needs to learn crime. Everyone needs to learn crime in PSMP. That is my hot take. Okay, what's going on here? So... why have all my pink goodies gone away? I thought I had a bunch of pink goodies. I have Kawaii-chan here. I've got Kawaii-chan here, and I've broken D-Town cats. I have cat ears. Why do I have cat ears? I'm not... okay, apparently. And then this kitty here runs the shop. I know that much. That's the lore for this place. He said something he forgot to mute for? What is that? Is that how he taught her crime? Okay. Now I gotta figure out... Oh, I hate that. I know I had such a hard time with this building, but I do hate this roof. What is going on here? I know, I think I built this on the last time I was on my creative world. What is this? Wait, this was the ocean orb. I remember this. We were building the ocean orb. Okay, I will forgive it being slightly cursed because it was the ocean orb. At least him revealing that he was being slightly protective. Aww. Contrary to everyone's belief, Skylar is a big softie. He's also just been traumatized by the world. That is a terrible view. Okay. So many of these places are so hard to get good screenshots of. They're, on one hand, they're meant to be walked. On the other, they're not, they don't work with me the way that I intend for them to. Okay, I think that, wait, this is the view. So I knew that I had a view around here. Oh, I want that screenshot. There we go. And hashtag world god reference from my one SMP. And then I'm pretty sure that was, I stole that pattern from Lizzie's Empire Season 2. Oh, I'm ready to go work on colleague stuff. That's so fair. Bye, Sam. Thank you for coming. You should totally follow the stream because I tend to stream a little bit after Froggy. So if you wanting to stay up more and watch more streamers, then I'll be here for typically like 45 minutes to an hour more than Froggy. Ignore all the barrels. They're for a project that didn't work. This is a museum from where I have holiday events and stuff. They get put over here. So, these are a couple of subscriber milestones that I hit. And when I made like a video or something for them. Oh, this is fun. So, I placed these trial chamber blocks in 1.20.4 Minecraft. Trial chambers were barely announced at the time. They were in, I don't think they were even, they must have been in pre-releases, were snapshots. And no, they weren't. They weren't. It was like hidden code in 1.20.4 was for these blocks. And I found out that I could access them in World Edit. And so it was a pain in the butt to place them because that's really close to my face, sorry. I had to use like / replace commands. And I couldn't interact with a bunch of the blocks. Like the trapdoors and stuff were just a horrible pain to do. But I got them. And so those are monument to my shenanigans. And then as you can see here, a lot of this is for my New Year's event that I run every year. The Christmas to New Year's event. And it's got fun little models. The models are new, actually. I didn't have them the first year. So they're from the second year. Beth, thank you for the follow, and Sam, thank you for the follow. Have a good night, Sam. Again, normally I've got sound effects for when things go, but it's not currently working. It does say it on screen though, which is crazy because my program is closed. So I need to go and edit the things to make it legible. I do apologize. It's the first stream that I've had the subnote and stream notifications. But yeah, so the nice little museum. Oh, and this is from the time that the sun turned into the Minecraft cow texture. That's the thing that happened once, is that I was playing on my creative world, I was building houses over there, and I look up and the sun is the Minecraft cow texture. That's all I have. That is the thing that happened. Okay, then we come back over here because there's no way to actually get from down there to up here without having to go back in between. So we're just going to follow a different loop around. And this is the events plaza. This is where my New Year's event's held every year. And I just want to this is a hard place to take pictures of because it is just a big empty space. But I think if I go like this, then I think it's fine. Also, the compass was at one point supposed to help me build things and remember the directions that I was needing to face things in, but it's been so long I can't remember what it was now. That is me taking out a screenshot. Okay, so yellow is east, Orange is north, and I can figure out there. And at one point I had the idea of, oh, what if I build civilizations in each of these directions? So Fortuna would be to the south, and then I'd go build other stuff in other directions. But I don't think there's anything interesting that way for a good while, especially not color coordinated. Okay, now we're actually going to loop back around all the way through. Wait, we forgot the library. I'm so sorry. The library is like one of the builds that we spend a really long time on. And so we gotta take pictures of it's probably the biggest build in Fortuna. It's not my best work, I will admit. But we gotta include it. So this is like the checkout counter, actually. And I was trying things with gradients here. I don't think it quite worked, but at least it's pretty. An interesting thing about the library is that for, like, these written books, there actually are books that, like, people read. Or people wrote, not people wrote, but people read in this world. Resident submitted. Oh, and I have them scattered all over now. I don't remember doing that. Why is there a barrel? Oh, that's Heart of the Sea stuff. Okay. Let's see here. Decennial Night, Day of the Sun, Day to Catch Her. Some of these I also wrote, like the Day of the Sun Cow. Origin of Betsy. There's 14 pages. I'm not reading that. This is Broken. Awesome. Cool. But yeah, there's a whole bunch of fun things in there. They're just in the middle, and if I ever need to expand them, I will. We got the reading area. I'm looking around trying to figure out where the best place to take a screenshot is, because, like I said, it's not my best work. It's not the most photogenic. I really like the library because it was a fun build project, and I know that we had a lot of people helping. Ultimately, just I didn't have a vision, and it suffered for that. Honestly, I kind of think that, like, right here might be the best place for it, which is really sad. But we're gonna go with it because it does have the stuff. The science on here is what I'm trying to say. Cool. Okay. Screenshot taken. So now there's a library. Wait! Oh, I know what we're doing in the library. So I totally forgot that up here. Hold on, let me show this. At the stairs, there's a downstairs, but that's purely for, like, Becca needs to save copies of custom stuff in her world. So that's off limits. And if anyone goes in there on the creative world, I'm going to fight you, and you're probably going to get banned. But yeah, in here, we have /time set noon. Okay, it's already noon, and the rainbow's not here. Where the heck is my rainbow? /time set consume liquid. I can do that. Funnily enough, I think that consuming liquid will not actually solve my problem. My problem is I've been yapping for too long, and my nose is stuffed up. Does anyone else have this problem? Like, anyone else who streams? I swear that when I am consistently talking for a long time, and, like, mostly, like, this narrating type of thing, my nose gets really stuffed up, and it kills me. Okay, let's try this. Why is it not here? I swear that do I need to switch my shaders? We'll do noon for this. Let's turn off shaders real quick. What are the colors here? Okay, so there is a rainbow here. That's the entire point, is that there's a rainbow here. So is it red at the top? It's white at the top. Okay, that probably causes me issues here, but there's supposed to be a rainbow. So let's turn on the shaders again. And it's frozen for a moment. And then, oh gosh. What's shaders? I don't know what shaders are. Oh, that doesn't have the thing. Oh, that's turning them off again. So now we're just going to go through all the shaders and see which ones have my silly little things that I want. Which ones have the rainbow? Those kind of do. Not in the way that I expect. What is this? Okay, Chocopic. Why is Chocopic over there? Hello? What happened to the sun? I mean, that explains why the colors are over here. But it's noon. Oh, that's horrible. Why is there cinematic camera? Oh, that I am no. And I'm going to do that every time. Turn them off. I just want my silly little rainbow. Oh, it's Astralegs. That's why. Not Chocopic. Okay, it's also grayscale here? Oh, that does funky stuff with the glass. Okay, well... No, this is horrific. This makes me sad. Oh, that's really... What the heck does this do? I didn't expect to be going through shaders for this. I expected it to work the first time. But this is really trippy. It's turned off the brightness. Yes, this is the one Undertale song I have. is Bone Trestle. Because I used it for a video at some point. And I was just like, sure, I'll keep this. Okay, that's also freaky. I mean, it makes more sense, but it makes me sad there's no colors. I don't know what Red Hat is. That's cursed. That's glitched. We're not doing that. That's going to give someone, epilepsy warning. If I keep that on. Rethinking voxels. Oh god, that's... Nope. How do none of these have nice colored glass? Oh, wait, this one was super duper vanilla. I've seen this one used before. I recognize the way that the highlights are done. Which is kind of fun, but again, why is it not... Hold on. Wait, if I go in and adjust this one. Lighting? Ambient lighting... World, maybe? World curvature size... I'm looking for sun... sun angle. Wait, there's story mode clouds? That's crazy. I'm so distracted. I'm so sorry, chat. But I really want this photo with the with the rainbow roof. Overworld settings, day settings. That's the colors. PBR? I don't think PBR. That's specularity and stuff like that. Fun fact, if I wanted to go crazy, I could make my custom models have crazy specularity. Is the audio glitching in anyone else's ear? Why is it, I don't know if it's just because I was just pulling on my cord slightly that I was hearing it weird. But just now, I swear that it was like going up and down. Okay, where the world curve? World curve here is off. Okay, what happens if I turn it on? Does the sun move? The sun does not move. Okay, this is stupid then. Wait, light path angle. The sun, there we go. There we go. Got it. The sun didn't even fix it. And it's still really orange. This is a horrible day. I'm just going back to my shaders. It's complimentary imagined, the most recent, but not currently. Yeah, I don't know what was going on there. So, well, gosh dang it. I guess we'll just take this. This has been way too long. I'll have to come back because I know that I've done something to get the rainbow shaders before, or the rainbow here before. But we'll take this for now. This is supposed to be like the archival library is what it is. Where scholars go if they need stuff. Which probably isn't good for the lighting because those old pages get faded, but it's fine. Okay, now, this is where I want to I say this, I don't know if I actually want to, but I do need to come over and terraform this edge, at least, because I don't want to put a wall up over there. I want to have a natural barrier. But I do need to terraform this section here for, like, those are just naturally generated trees. I've never done that. So, that's another chore that I have to do. But what I'm trying to do is that back over here. This building has literally nothing in it. I think it's not really usable space inside. I just wanted to build something fun here. Yeah, this is to the alleyway. And the alleyway is fun because it's basically like your local shops and stuff. Kind of like a mall. That's but it's all in this cave system. And I had a really fun time building it because it was built out of a natural cave system that was here. Pizza Hut. I gotta get a picture of this because Pizza Hut is a place that exists in real life, kind of. Obviously, it doesn't exist in a cave system, but this was my favorite pizza place to go to when I lived in Italy. So, very much was taking off of my childhood memories of where is this stupid slab? I want it like this. There we go. Of sitting under a heater, but like outdoors, and we'd have like put all of the tables together because we'd have like 10 people at a time come. And so then we would go, and then in here they had a little indoor section, and they'd have like their a little bit of their seating. They'd have TVs with different stuff on. They have their menu here. And this is very close, not very close, but like just vaguely what the classic menu would have of the margarita, the marinara, the diavola. Pizza Pat was something that one of our friend group specifically made, that he ordered a certain pizza so often it made it to the menu. We have zeppolini, which are fried dough balls rolled in salt, and they are my favorite food ever. Speedy Polo is like funny little chicken tenders. Bruschetta con pomodori is bruschetta just is the short term of it. That's a classic Italian appetizer. We have, for some desserts, we have tiramisu, we have gelato, we have cornetos, un stracciatella. And then we've got red and white wine, vino bianco, vino rosso. Wine of the house is vino di casa, and then acqua frizzante is fizzy water, seltzer water, which you could typically not get normal uncarbonated water there. You had to learn to enjoy carbonated water. So fun fact, I don't like carbonated water. It's certainly not my preference, but I don't hate it. Next is, wait, no, the axolotl. Oh, you know what? The axolotls got yeeted. Oh, I know what probably happened. So at some point or another, my original world for this actually corrupted. And I was able to save it. I don't know how it corrupted, but the very original world for this corrupted. And I was able to save it, and so I didn't have to rebuild anything. But I did have to go through and put in all of the entities. And so all of maps were fine, but armor stands and item frames were yeeted. And I think all of the other entities, like the axolotls that were in this aquarium, also got yeeted. So we'll ignore the axolotls for now. But this is the Code Arcade. The code is fun. This is like you're just like really local arcade where it's like really small and cramped, but there's so much stuff going on. These are some more of the custom models that I enjoy. The end crystal that took freaking forever to set up. And then yeah, we got a silly little things here. I think I updated this with some of the new paintings. Now I'm gonna be honest, this is a horrific mess. Actually, no, we'll take a screenshot of the inside for some of the custom models. But also, this is not meant to be the most pretty place. It's meant to be a little bit of an eyesore. Wait, hold on. There's redstone in here that always gets reset. Let me go turn it on though. I think it's broken. I don't think it was supposed to be double flashing. But let me just go and turn. Hold on. I'll put it back later. But for the time being, I just want that one on. Because this is for the photo. So having it flashing would not be good for the photo. Can I zoom out just a little bit? Because I don't want the end rod in there. There we go. Screenshot taken. And break that. And we'll put that back. But it's gonna get... Oh, it's not even on anymore. Okay. Yeah, something about it gets reset. Probably just when I load chunks in and out, it messes up the redstone. Okay, this is Bar Stucks, our ethically sourced it's a small franchise. It's a local business with small franchise. Bar Stucks, totally normal, nothing weird about them. They're like an emo coffee shop. They're very retro-y inside. And then we also have the T for TT shop. Which I think is just very silly. I had a lot of fun building this tea shop. I think someone suggested it. Oh, it was suggested by Cake. I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure it was suggested by someone regular. It was a little bit funny that I, like, halfway through the stream, I realized I was streaming to literally no one because it was set on private mode. What did the sign say? Oh, okay, so Bar Starks Coffee and Tea for TT Shop. But then they have on the stalactite here, they have like a little advertising board going. So it goes, draggy in the morning, stop by Bar Stucks. And then T for T goes, seriously? Are you advertising on the stalactite? Okay, fine. Then we'll advertise too, I think on the other side here. T for T tea shop, bring over 50 flavors of tea. And then they just repeated their sign here. Oh, and then someone responded, not like anyone else has a use for this dang thing in the walkway. So, little bit of character here. I think it's so fun and silly. Okay, how do I get a good I think this is the view for Bar Stucks and T for T. Because you get both their advertisements on there. Now, where's a good thing? Oh no! Okay, so these had fish in them. This was supposed to be like an aquarium. I'm so upset that it yeeted my poor fish in the aquarium because they took forever to set up. Again, I was just learning. They had just introduced, I should say, the entity models, and I was messing around with them like you wouldn't believe. Okay, I do have a dilemma here of, do I include the banners in the screenshot? Now, obviously, I would, yes, my answer is, first thought is yes, I would want to, because that's part of the characters here. However, if this is on my starting soon screen, I don't want people to get the wrong idea that I am trans. I am a trans ally, but I myself am not trans. So, I think it might be better to do this view. Like, I don't want to take them down at all. But it might be better to do this view just for the sake of if someone comes in and joins, that they don't get the wrong idea about me. So I think we're going to go with here. Okay, and then I need to put that back. This is not like erasure, but it is because of the thing of specifically where I'm taking these screenshots for. Okay, and then over here we have the little no. I'm pretty sure that I had the stuff here. I feel like something else has something weird has happened and entities have gotten yeeted when they weren't supposed to be. Fair also makes you don't include the empty tank. Oh, true, good point. Because I'm fairly sure that I know that I had stuff lined up here, but okay. There's also advertising here, but it's also funny that the code has joined in. And the signs here say, from T for TT shop said, "Why did the code leave their wallpaper here?" And then the people goes, "We felt the need to contribute to the poster spam." Which I just like the silly little dynamic that they have going. Also, this coffee tea platform is genuinely one of my favorite things that I've done. I just really like the silly little aesthetic of it. There's not any more cakes here, is there? There's been cakes behind here so many times. It's a little worrisome. I have found so many cakes. Oh, there's a wandering trader. Or down here, I'm checking places I know I found cakes before, which is useless because I've already found the cakes. Okay, I think we're just gonna get one screenshot of the tea patio, and we're just gonna go like this. This? No. I don't like that view. I think we will go with something like here. I'm trying to get onto here. Okay, we're breaking the flower pot. There we go. Flower pot I'll put back. Oh, the stupid table. Hold on. I need to. I want the very apparently I'm very specific about my camera angles. Put carpet. Where? No need for carpet. Okay, I think it's right here because you can barely see down in the corner. Barely see the table. Although, hold on. Slash time set 11,000. Oh, look at that. That's so pretty. That's so pretty. I'm very happy with that. Okay, and then that goes there, and those go there. Cool, okay. And this is the flower shop girl that we were talking about, her house and stuff with the funky tree. This is her shop. She is selling Skulk. She does not know that this is dangerous, and other people do not know that she is selling it. Also, the fact that she has gotten a small cherry tree and all these other plants to grow inside is very impressive. Inside a cave is specifically very impressive. Oh, this is another good view spot with the garden and the thing. If we go slash time set night for 1200. Oh, wait. That's pretty. Where's time set 1200? 12,000. Oh, that's a good shot. That's a good camera shot. I do think a little bit closer in. That's pretty. I like that. That's a good one. I don't think it's that big a deal, so we'll just keep my FOV at this for now. Okay, this is the cafeteria, which I don't think is really screenshotable because it is more or less just kind of a walkthrough area, but it is really fun and silly. But we've got Burger Prince, which is they're Their icon is a crown with a burger made out of a burger. Um, Obviously burger joint. We have Aaron's tropical smoothie stand. I don't know who Aaron is. That's just a name I made up. But I'm very happy with the signs that I made of the fruit. I think we just had these hanging signs be added, and I was like, I need to make silly little fruit, and they're really good. I gotta admit, they're really good. I peaked with the sign art. Oh, and this is the salib dar. The salib dar. And it's a salad bar, but it's salib dar. And then over here is another. I just really like these spaces where it's just easy for people to live with, to like exist in a space. And also at time set noon, I like the grid pattern. And so yeah, for the hell of it, I might as well take a screenshot of the space. I just really like whatever the sitting area has going for it is really fun to me. There we go. And so over here is the grocery store, but it kind of sucks, and all of my food has been yeeted. Okay. We're ignoring that. This was supposed to be something, and I never figured out what. This is a couple little storage things, because over here we kind of get, this is Sir Moo's working hours. I think someone named Sir Moo. I can't remember who now, I apologize. And then there's nothing back here that's just access to the food places. But then over here, we finally get to meeting to the other side of the museum. And this is the more photogenic side, because we've got the statue of Becca, and we have the statue of souvenirs, and there's more statues. As I said, they're kind of spread out because I don't know what to do with them yet. And also I want to terraform the ocean using Axiom. So I think the last screenshots that we're going to take is right through here. We've come to the end, and we've actually just finished about the normal time that I end stream, which is really nice. I keep wanting to try to get a photo of the museum, but because it is set up more as a, like, the museum is a little bit more of a Becca's admin space to store these builds, and this was supposed to be for a data pack that would, that I didn't need to remember the give commands for, and I could install it on the server so that other people could access the custom models without me having to constantly give them to people. Alas, I never finished that because as it turns out, adding a custom GUI to the Minecraft game is really hard. And making it updatable was also is that I was constantly adding new stuff. The thing that I found that would work, I couldn't update the pages once I added them. So like I had all of these, but once I got, like, if I added more potions, which I think I have, or more food things or whatever for the food and drinks, that I couldn't actually add them, or I'd have to remake the entire page, which was a pain in the butt. So I said, no, not for 200 plus items. And so, yeah, that's the end of the world tour. I do think I want a couple more focus spaces. Like, this is another really common shot that I have, that I come to specifically for the nice view of the Spiral Plaza. And that's one that I do time set 12,000 for? No. Time set 2,000? Yeah, that's it. Maybe even... I'm trying to get the shadow off of the Spiral Plaza, is what I'm trying to do. I'm snoozing the ads, because we are coming to the end. There's no reason to be doing more ads. So we'll take a screenshot of that. I've got the screenshot of this area here. And this part, as much as I like it, isn't finished until I clear up this, so I can't take this view, even though I really want to. But I told myself that I'm not allowed to take screenshots and like really focus on this view of the bridge until this specifically is cleaned up. Oh, hold on. I said one last thing. I want to show the other couple of builds. Oh, that's I need to find a place for that. That was something I built that for the Apothecary Diary skins that I made. And I put that in the background. And I need the lighting, and I need there to be nothing further in the background besides the sky to edit it out. So it ended up there, but I want to place it down somewhere properly. But yeah, this is actually a build that I did on my channel of the Tiny Glade build. That when Tiny Glade first came out, I didn't build it here. I have built it into, like, I've terraformed it and moved it into this place from the original world that I built it in. And it's one of the ones I actually have on my screensaver, but I have it in the original world. So the fact that it can have stuff in the background is really nice. This one is another one I think works best for time set noon. So maybe time add 1000. I think that could work too. No. Where'd 8,000 go? I think that works best for having a nice blend of the shadows, but also not too much so that it gets annoying. I don't like some of the contrasting shadows, but all of the shader packs have a lot of shadows, and it does kill me. Okay, so there's the build. Oh. Did I take the screenshot? I did take the screenshot. Okay. And so I need to admittedly, like, clearly, I need to go and add either bone meal or add some custom trees along the backside. I know that I was doing this really late at night to transfer the build over. Okay, that puts me back at world spawn. And do we want to see a secret area that I haven't shown before? Since it's the very end of stream, I don't think there's anyone really watching still, besides Kitsune. So Kitsune, do you want to see if and when, and eventually it should be a when, this is for the next time I do a Becca lore video, Becca lore video, this is the set for it. Yes? Okay, cool. If we go down here, as you can see, there's 2 teleports. And so this is part 1. This is not a huge area, but it spans a lot. So yeah, as you can see, it's in a pretty cold place. I'm in Frozen Peaks. Okay, I was like, why is the sky so gray? And now this is not finished, I don't believe. It's cleaned up a little, but I want to build a lot of stuff in this cave to be like underground, like agriculture, because as you can see, it's cold down there, or warmer down here. So I want to build some stuff in these caves. I did build this rock bridge though, and then we come up here, and there's this bright big area, and I need to build a path through here. I know the path that I wanted to take, and I've terraformed this some. I think I placed in all these trees. But then you get to this house here. And I'm snoozing my ads again. But as you can see, I think I used commands to put in all the snow layers, or they were part of Terralith generation. But I know that I had to fix up the snow layers. So yeah, I want the path to come down here and come along this edge, because also there's a hot springs over here. They're working off geothermal here. And I think this is supposed to be broken. Okay, there we go. So yeah, there's supposed to be a waterfall here, and it clearly sucks. So, yeah, we'll come back to that. But then anyway, the house is over here, and I don't... As you can see, the house is a little bit of a hot mess. It doesn't look all that good. It's very layery. There's lava on the top. I think the lava's not supposed to be seen. I think they're not supposed to come up there, because I think it's supposed to be evil, intimidating workshop with lava dripping down on the inside. What is that? Is that a command block? No, it's just copper. Okay. A little scuffed, you could say, yeah. And this house is designed for two very specific characters, and so I'm not really wanting to show that off. I also don't think it's finished on the inside. I do believe that it's not my finest work. I need to learn that instead of building the structure first, and then the interior on the inside, I need to build it the other way around, because I always, 100% of the time, I build it too small for what I want to do. And it kills me that I do this, because it means that I have to do so much extra work. But yeah, so work in progress thing that I haven't come back to in a long time. But eventually, when I get that video all figured out, which I think I have it mostly scripted or planned. I know roughly what I want to happen in it. And like I know it, I think I have the dialogue saved somewhere. But it just it doesn't it's not a priority, because I was running into issues of I had a lot of trouble with filming the Draconis intro video that I don't think I can until I can get BBS mod installed, and I learned that to be able to work with it a little bit better, and I have the time and dedication to do all that. It's just it's a little bit on standby. But yeah, that's officially my creative world in 2 hours, which is pretty well said, all things considered. And so eventually I need to update it to 1.20.6 or whatever it is, and get NPCs and get BBS mod. Well, 1.20.6 doesn't exist yet. That's the next update. But I don't think I want to update it until I can have the NPCs. I can summon them, which is currently in like the newest snapshot. And also, like I said, BBS mod. But it's also just such a pain to update all of my mods. It never works as easy as you want it to. So yeah. Oh, and this is my creative world on Minecraft maps. It doesn't recognize the biome colors, so it's really weird that it looks all green. But yeah, this is the world in the map form. I do need to update a few things. Like I built things over here earlier today, and the statues go off the map. But yeah, I think it requires me flying around to update it, so I'm not willing to do that. Okay, so with that, I do think I'm going to end stream. Oh, that was funky. As I do have to go, it's now midnight, and I do have to go to bed. I have to be up in exactly 7 hours. So, thank you everyone very much for coming. This was a lot of fun. It's good to be back in my creative world. I had so much more fun this time than I did the last time that I came on. I don't know what the difference was. But hopefully that means that I will find the motivation to come back soon, or at least be able to set it up so that I can what's it called? I can do like model making streams on here. Should definitely end off sending. Oh, true. I forgot that I could do that in this world because I was smart and I installed the sit mod. There we go. I'm not going back to that room though, because that room's I start in there, but I always leave it because it's really bad for camera. So we can sit here in my silly little living room. And yeah, until next time, best of luck to you. Bye!